The Caged Bird Sings. A Young Man's Untold War Chronicles. By James Channing Shaw and Cal Orey. Read by Joey Shaw. Dedication. This book is dedicated to my wife and her extended family. She exposed me to cultural Judaism in ways few Gentiles experience. I would never have appreciated the ambitions, successes, and foibles of a culture outside my own without having the privilege of living within one. I would also have never learned of the horrific tragedies that befell members of my wife's family during World War II. That understanding forever changed my perspective on Germany, on the Holocaust, Israel, and world Jewry. Prologue. To Flee or Die. September 27, 1942. Paris, France. Emile Cohen held in his hand a forged travel pass that, for several months, had allowed him to cross between the Free Zone and occupied France without incident. Always the astute observer, he suspected that his reddish goatee may have helped him get through the security checks as much as the pass. This trip, in addition to copies of Franc Tireur, the underground newspaper in Lyon, he was smuggling 2 engraved photographic plates to publish in Résistance, the Paris version. The photographs, taken from the seat of a city tram, were his best ever, though probably the last for a while, and he was eager to see them in print. But what excited him most about his return to Paris was the possibility of seeing Jeanne d'Arc. While in Lyon, he concluded that he'd fallen in love with her and couldn't wait much longer to let her in on the secret. The train eased into the Paris Gare de Lyon station as he secured the bundle of contraband tightly against his chest. Emile exited the train, retrieved his bicycle, and started pedaling at a calculated pace along his usual route through the 5th arrondissement, on streets less likely to be patrolled by Germans. He hoped the fog and drizzle might provide good cover while inhibiting bored German sentries from doing their jobs. The cobblestones rattled Emile's fenders and chain as he pedaled up Rue Mouffetard, with its shuttered butcher shops and bakeries. He thought maybe Jeanne d'Arc will be at the print shop and we can try for a bite of dinner, or better yet, a sip of brandy again at my place, or... Well, I can hope, can't I? At the top of the hill, where streets converged at Place de la Comte Scarpe, the fog thinned, exposing a large black sedan and 2 German soldiers, machine guns slung over their shoulders, leaning against the car. Emile's breath stopped short. There was no way he could turn his...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?